realize things, yeah, I would have.
Before we realize things, how it normally goes.
Yeah, how it normally goes. Like
Hey.
what secrets have we accidentally revealed? Dun dun dun.
Secrets.
We're live. Hey everyone, we're live.
Oh dear Lord. Are you sure?
Let me just get my wrench and fix my computer to make double sure. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how the internet works. I turn it on and off with a wrench on my monitor.
With a wrench.
No one hack Ian right now.
Don't worry, if you're gonna hack me, you need to be in the room.
Yeah, don't look around.
It's very messy in here.
Under the bed, someone crawls out.
That's where I store all my
Like,
extra.
aha.
I store all my extra pillows and all my extra comforters under there, so it is comfy, but also is very, very tight. So if anyone's hiding under there, they're
It's
either
also just
asleep.
very cozy.
It's a
It's like getting
comfy
a hug.
door.
and
Yeah.
they're not getting out though. They're comfy, but no, they're not.
You're trapped.
If they don't get out, like as long as you drop enough crumbs down there, they'll survive.
Oh, my roommate's mice.
Surviving on pure crumb action.
Pure.
Just licking the floor.
I'm all for a stream that talks about pure crumbing
And floor licking.
and floor
Yeah.
licking.
Pure crumb action.
Apparently, I'm just weird today. So- I'm always weird, but today it's coming out extra.
You're like,
We'll
I'm
see.
tired from work. It's all over.
Yeah.
Get
It's
ready for this episode, which you just definitely fuck around and find out.
Fuck around, find out next
Yeah.
time or this time. Sorry, it's this
This
time.
time.
This time.
Maybe.
It's this time.
Sometime.
We just
Oh,
started. It's not
boy.
over yet.
It's not over yet. Let's pop in. I have no idea what to expect from today. No idea. For some reason, my heart tells me that Sozlin's gonna be in it, but that's it.
My
That's all I've got.
my
Those are
boy.
who?
Sozlin.
Sozlin, my
You haven't met
my little green friend. He's a friend of mine who's my friend and also
Yeah.
a kobold.
Oh, what kobold.
He's a
He's
sweetie.
a sweet little kobold boy who's been struggling at fighter class because there's more studying than he expected. He doesn't know how to read.
The academics are
Aw.
real tough for some, but
Because the first semester they had to learn about every weapon in the classroom, and he was like, "Oh, I was not prepared."
I just know one's pointing, one's not.
oh, I gotta ask
Basically.
him. I gotta
Well,
ask
he
him
can
how his
use
class
them.
goes.
Like he's a good fighter. He just isn't. He doesn't have the the theoretical knowledge. But
Mhm.
this is again one of the reasons that this school is problematic because not every person who goes here has had the privilege to have an education or learn how to read written language. So yeah, let's make them do bad in school and
Send him
And
on.
torture.
pretend that
Yeah.
it's not horribly racist.
No.
I'm looking for you guys breaking all these systems, by the way.
I don't think the
Oh.
school is racist.
Melissa?
It's classist.
Oh, there's a list we've already got of all the ways that the school is problematic. Perception classes up there specifically.
We manage. It's what we're given every day.
You shouldn't have to manage.
Oh, I mean, I shouldn't have to manage an everyday life. There's
That's a
no-
vibe.
I wish there was magical accommodations like these sweet. Oh my God, what are they called? It's the gamer glasses. Oh my God.
Oculus?
No, it's like the
Oh, the blue
yeah,
light
the blue
glasses?
light ones. What are they called?
Blue light glasses.
No
Gunners.
idea. What do they do?
They're my gunners. I wear them at the daytime, and it makes the sun look a little bit darker.
Really? Is that what they do?
No, that's he wears polarized lenses though, and so every time he has to go out and he does something, his glasses
Why
shatter.
did he not get Char's art done with like wearing a very cool pair of sunglasses?
You know, I'm just gonna make that edit with like the pixelated meme glasses later.
I'm gonna
Just
be
like
actively doing this.
doo-doo-doo-doo.
Char life.
I am not actively doing this right now. Don't worry about me.
Doing what? Doing what, Ian?
I don't have a real cough.
You got the black lung
I'm
pop?
good.
Whoa.
No, I'm fine. It's not a real cough. I'm distracting everybody. That's all.
One of my favorite D&D moves is just to give a random character, like a random NPC, a cough. Because as soon as you give them a cough, everyone's like,
Like a dead
Lame.
man's cough, like, oh.
It doesn't matter. If you say an NPC coughs, immediately people are like,
He's full of
going
shit.
what's going
I'm
on?
gonna smite him. I'm gonna smite him just in case.
Yep.
It's just like me in real life when someone coughs. I just like,
A villain.
How dare you put that in our shared air?
It's that picture of what spreads between people who talk or sneeze or cough at each other, and it's like I'm battling you with my COVID blast, and I really just picture that every time I hear somebody cough or sneeze in public. And
COVID
That's a fun way to think of it.
Is it like a dragon's like acid
battle
spray?
way to think of it?
yes, more or less. It's definitely a good
Oh,
way.
every dragonborn who has acid just has COVID.
Oh no!
No.
Just imagining when they actually get sick, the acid gets phlegmy, like thick.
Oh.
Oh.
So like, just imagine the how horrible that is to be sick when you're a dragonborn with
Yeah.
acid breath.
I-
Like that's like
Yeah, I really couldn't
Yeah.
imagine how it's like to be sick as a reptile in general.
Not good. No bueno.
Nick is a reptile.
it's a reptile. It's hard.
And with that, let's open for some fun. Welcome everyone to Iskar Academy. We are an elite school specializing in the training of the future heroes of our realm. Our 3-year program provides you for leadership and networking opportunities across the 2 continents. Our professors have extensive training in their areas of focus and often real-world experience in combat. Located in scenic Caracat in the heart of the Eastern continent, we know you have many choices for your mandatory training, and we're confident you'll be happy for choosing us. Yours in adventure, Headmaster Isolda, and Cardamon.
Hold on.
And Cardamon. Coldamon. It's him. Cardamon's the old woman in town who can't stop coughing. I'm Melissa, your game master, and as always, I am joined by...
Hey, Laura, and I am playing Lark Reeve, the High Elf Sorcerer. That's right. That's the right one now.
You did it.
I did it.
Did it. And I am Luna, who is playing Moss, our rogue bard multiclass and chaos extraordinaire.
And I am Ian. I am playing the coolest little kobold in Caracat. Char Scree, deal with it.
Deal with it.
And feel free to check the stream.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Char, you get inspiration on a skill check today. Bardic inspiration from your GM.
I live with it.
And I'm Sarah. I'm playing Tansy, and I'm your favorite goblin, Sweetheart.
The sweetest heart. There's so many good hearts.
Sweetheart.
These polarized lenses are really making the screens look weird. I'm taking these off.
Yeah, no, you can't keep that up. Who wants to run us through a little bit of what happened last week?
That's usually Ian, isn't it?
Well, I mean, as of
I feel
last
like a
week it
teacher
is.
in class. Like, I didn't warn you guys I was going to call in someone, and everyone's like, "Look down."
I can't
Down.
speak. You know this.
Things
Wow.
happened last week.
We took
Mhm.
our rental horses to the swamp, fought a bunch of snakes while Char was trying to catch one to eat. We went into the tower, went out of the tower
We fought swamp monsters.
successfully.
That's a
Well,
good
you
summary,
got
yeah.
something when you were in the tower that's sort of plot sensitive.
Yeah.
Is that the box we got?
Yeah, the box.
Mhm.
Got a box.
I think I have
box, the
chunks of the
box.
crystal. Yeah, we have
Oh, and then there was
crystal
a
chunks.
piece of the crystal taken as well. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yep.
Crystal chunks.
I probably
Mhm.
still have some snake left. If anyone wants any.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, I'll take some.
Oh, please do, please do, and please try the I think it's a leech. I think it's. I just have this like mass, the weird meaty.
It's a leech.
I will
Ooh.
absolutely. But like when Tansy comes to take the snacks from you, it's just like her just like attack kind of to be like, "Where's the snack? Give me the snacks, okay?"
Char is standing there holding it, and you're crawling over. Where's the snack? I have it. I found it.
The snack was Char all along.
Oh, that's yeah.
He's the real
He's-
snack.
He's a real snack there. A real short glass of water.
He's the
That's
full
definitely
meal.
what Aqua thinks.
Ooh.
Aqua is a real, actual glass of water. Dragon.
God dang.
Star loves Aqua.
Star and Aqua sitting in a lake.
Pond.
Say,
Pond.
Sitting in the lake.
Oh yeah, we've done that.
SIWIMMING.
Yes, we have done that. We have done that.
Also, the fact that you could spell that, I would have just buffered.
SWIM.
I
you
legit-
would have gotten stuck at some point.
First comes exploring
SW.
ancient ruins.
Next comes marriage. Just that's still the second one there.
I guess technically you went to a ball first. Your first date
That's
was a
true.
ball. Your second date was ancient ruins.
Oh, you know what they say? You meet at a party. You go to the prom. You go to ancient ruins. It's all over from there.
Very.
Classic. That's classic.
You leave an offering to her.
Every sitcom.
That's the love story.
Every
That's
sitcom,
the
every
love story that
rom-com.
everybody wants.
Tale as old as time.
In fact, it's older than time. It's in the rocks. It's in the rocks in the caves, like scratched on there. That's where they talk about it.
You haven't asked Aqua how old she is.
Well, I mean, she's a young dragon, right? So I can
Can't they be,
assume
300
something.
or something. I thought
Oh.
young dragons could be like old.
They could be.
still.
They can get up there. It's rude to ask.
It's rude to ask a lady her age. Also, Char's in that
Moss. So how old are you? Like,
I'm practically 20. I mean, years total. At most. I don't know. I don't keep calendars that much.
It's true. Don't let the man tell you how old you are.
Yeah.
Age is a man.
And then I think so. You guys did all that. You came back, and then you visited various professors. I'm trying to remember who everybody visited and chatted with.
that before we left.
Yeah, that was
yeah, that was the
beforehand.
game before.
Yep.
Never mind. Never
But
mind.
Laura went to go speak to someone at the beginning of the game. Yeah.
That's right. You went
Mhm.
and visited
Father Despian.
Despian.
Yeah.
Gave you a letter
From my daddy.
from your daddy.
From my daddy.
Yep. So we can say it's been well, up to you guys. Do you guys, it's sort of like, beginning of next semester kind of era. How long do you guys wait? Like, do you wait till the next weekend to go do more adventuring, or are we gonna kind of pick over the course of the week?
Well, didn't Moss say like she was gonna leave and go explore it herself if we didn't? Like,
Yes, but do you know that?
that's true.
I kind of love the idea that you all sneak out to try to like be like, I'm gonna find it out on my own, and then you all run into each other on the way, and you're like, damn it.
Just like,
This is how
you
parties happen.
Yeah, no. Moss was just gonna Moss was going to try to, the reason why she was gonna sneak back, I think, was to try to figure out how to tether that crystal long distance, that chunk of crystal. I think that's what it was.
Ooh, right.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
That sounds about right.
So are you doing that to try to make it your you're gonna make it into your focus, right?
I would like to.
Yeah.
So my the Luna homebrew crazy idea that you don't have to do is connect this crystal that's broken, so it's not focusing the magic. Make a long distance version that will also act as her focus.
So you want to make the broken crystal in the tower be your focus as well.
Just the chunk. I think I just want to tether the chunk that I have to its main source. So like it works wirelessly.
Feywild.
Yes.
I see. Okay. It'll take you
Yes.
some time to do that because it's
Yeah,
very
she's-
complicated.
Yeah, she knows.
But you could have a semester long project. Why not? There's somebody on the server who's making plate mail.
Yeah, what is
You know
it?
how long it takes to make
Study?
slate mail in D&D?
So long.
It's literally 3 years of work.
Damn.
Yeah, actually it
But
is.
hey,
isn't
if
it?
you finish university and you got, here's the plate mail I made in university, that's kind of cool,
Yeah, that's just expensive in the real world.
right?
For real. I couldn't imagine having a first and then also final same exact project. It's like you start and like, all right, good. This is what you're doing for your first
But then
project in
forever.
smithing
you
class.
see how far you came, right? It's like boom, baby.
You can
Just,
see
to,
where
just
I
make sure
started.
you're
The
working on
shoulders
all
look bad.
pieces. Otherwise, you're gonna have like really shitty boots and then like amazing chest piece. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
be very clear what you did when.
Yep.
Um.
Anyway.
All right. So let's say you guys did this on a Sunday, right? So you wouldn't have to miss classes. So it's
I thought
Monday.
this was during break.
Sorry. Sure. We
Or
knew
was
you
it,
were-
was it the Sunday before break or something like that?
So confused.
I don't know. Well, we did it. the same when
Honestly, let's
break-
just pick a time. It can be any time. Let's just pick when it is.
December. No.
Yeah.
It's either
it's
during
like-
break or you're just back from break.
I think we could do this all during break, probably. Like
Okay.
it's extended, but
Yeah.
extended
So
time,
you
right?
guys are all staying on campus during the break then, and yeah, you I guess wake up in the morning and yeah, are you trying to sneak out, Moss, or are you kind of just like, oh, I'm going, I don't really care what anyone else is doing? Are you gonna try to get your friends to go, basically?
She's not hiding it. She's just going on her own
Okay.
time.
Should we do you guys at breakfast then? Just kind of checking in, talking about what you
Yeah.
found. Obviously you have the box with you, so you can do some investigations on that now that you're kind of not in danger. So
Oh yes, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna ritual cast identify on the box.
perfect. So you can do that over the course of breakfast.
I don't want to do that in the
today-
common hall. I would have done that before.
Oh, fair enough. I guess you can tell people. I'll tell you what you found at breakfast.
Okay, thank you. Like
Um,
Moss isn't gonna put the very intricate box just like in the, where everyone can see it in the dining hall.
Hey, maybe somebody will come in and help.
Ooh.
She's
Yeah,
very
trust
right about is all
people.
that.
Today's breakfast is again, they're taking advantage of their like kind of like bar setup with all kinds of different toppings. But today it is it's pretty basic oatmeal, but there's just, you know, brown sugar, maple syrup,
Ooh.
berries.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I
There's
have like this
even,
much
even some
oatmeal
cookies
then
and stuff
all
that people are crumbling. There's some fish. Like there's all kinds of stuff.
fish in your
um,
oatmeal. Sign me up.
It's grits. It's grits this time
There's
around.
some tritons to go here, right? Like you can see, actually when you guys arrive, Vera is loading up a plate with some oatmeal, salmon, and roe.
Ooh, just row at the ready.
Yeah, it's
I think
great.
that's
She's
is
just
that
like,
what
oh
the
yeah,
sign says? Is that what the sign says? Row at the ready.
roe at the ready.
I look at Moss and be like, you know, normally I eat what Vera eats.
And then you
Does
pick
that look weird?
like
That'll still look
I
weird.
think
A
she
little
just
bit soy
has
sauce
a
on
favorite.
top. Mm.
I think she just has a favorite. Like I can't judge because I'm sitting here. You see, Moss is just like piling all like the fruit that ever exists. So
Yeah,
but
I
she's
mean,
like,
yeah, you
like,
could easily make yourself like a fruit salad too. Or
yeah, like it's like I can't judge.
build your breakfast, baby.
I think I would probably
Normally-
walk over at some point. You probably hear a blender in the background going, and you see I have this translucent cup that has it doesn't look appetizing whatsoever, and it's like all gray and brown, like
Does it
slurry.
look like this?
It looks similar to that, but full,
With
and you see
chunks.
these little orange pearls, maybe boba pearls, or
mhm.
maybe they're not boba pearls, but I have a thick straw and I walk over. I'm happy the row is at the ready because I have like it's all the protein I need in this.
Oh my
You
god,
hear,
are you
like, a
having,
very slight
wa-
pop.
For, I just imagine you're having like roe inside of like a watermelon smoothie.
It's not fruit. It's mostly meat protein and
It's all meat.
it's
This is
mostly
I was
meat
just imagining
proteins.
like I was just imagining
It's
the
a
fish
fish.
eggs as the boba.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yes.
Oh. This is one of those days that challenges your ability to all stay friends.
I'm like, you're sure we don't judge, Moss? You sure?
You
Sure
sure
about
we're
that?
not judging?
Sure
I
we're
have
not judging?
dietary needs.
Why are we
I'm not
judging?
gonna.
What are we judging? I don't need to wear these sunglasses inside. It's not. There's no sun.
All right, so Char shows up looking styling as hell, takes off the sunglasses, makes himself a roba.
Get out of here. That's,
Thank you.
That's really.
What's everybody else having again?
The equivalent of a fruit salad.
Yes. Just
I feel like
leaning
it's
heavily into fruit.
Yeah, Tansy probably took like this much oatmeal because she probably remembers her moms are like, it's good for you, eat it. And she's like, and then it's all like, yeah, meat and like weird food and like fish and then like syrups and like other dressings, and it looks
Mhm.
nasty. It looks nasty.
Awesome. So it's like a piece of beef on top of like strawberries covered in like ranch dressing.
Like, yeah, ranch dressing and then like maple syrup, sprinkle some cheese on it. Go to town. I'm gonna
Ugh.
salad here.
There's like a person who works at the cafeteria who's just like, I told you we needed to bring it. And everyone's like, I can't believe people wanted it. Okay, fair enough. The row is gone. You're right. It was very popular.
Very
Jesus, I
surprisingly
didn't see that
popular.
coming. You're right. I fucked up.
Right.
What a day.
I like Phildo Baggins who does has the spreadsheet on the server with like different foods you can order. Is like, that's not going on the server. It's not going on the list. You can't buy that.
I'm gonna-
massacre.
It is not going on the menu.
And that's her breakfast. That's it. It's
I'm-
a pig's. It's just what pigs eat, basically. That's what I imagine.
Just slop.
It's just slop. It's all the end bits of everything else in one tub.
Oh no.
I mean, it's
Uh,
very
what's
nice. There's a lot of
The snouts
diversity.
and the hooves that they grind up.
Oh,
What's Lark having?
I'm probably just gonna have something, just probably plain oatmeal.
Oh my god.
What?
Lark sits down, you all think roll to see if you all think Lark is a sociopath. No, I'm kidding.
No.
first
When
roll
Mark
is a
isn't
20.
looking, I'm gonna sleight of hand like some blueberries on top.
Just every time you look, there's more blueberries.
Weird.
I wasted my first 20 on a sociopath roll.
No.
Yeah, so feel free to debrief the day before and what your next plans are.
So, let's debrief the day we just did and figure out what our plans are. So,
Looks
So you
around.
guys
Good
do
idea.
that?
I need to get more Aroba soon. But
We're doing it more often.
Ah, interesting. Most students would actually do like student things, but you guys actually just throw yourselves right into danger, and I like it.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones because there was, I think, another group who went to a tower.
yeah, rumor
I think
has
I
it.
heard rumors. Anyway,
Oh. Rude.
but so what do we want to do next?
Well,
I think someone's gonna open the box, right?
Oh, I already opened it.
Oh,
well, we
I
can-
opened it. You were there, Lark.
was I? What was in it?
It's been a week.
This
A whole.
I opened it in
It's
the.
been
I
a whole. It's been a hot week.
yeah,
My
no, I
brain
opened. It's
has
okay.
legitimately been fried.
Yeah, I didn't bring it with me just because we're in a public space.
Fair,
But this is
fair.
what I found out about it. Toss it to Melissa.
Yeah, let's get a roll. Let's see what you know about it. You did identify, correct?
Mhm.
So actually I think identify gives you a specific list of things. I don't know
Yes,
if
it
you need
does.
to roll for it.
Thank you.
It's
It's not going to give me much, but
okay, so choose one object that you touch throughout the casting of the spell.
and I did a
it's
ritual. I'm not.
It's a
spending
magic
money.
item or other magical imbued item. You learn its properties, how to use it, and whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has. Okay. Let's see, how would that translate to this? So you know that this is a magical siphon. It is pulling power from the Feywild and directing it, or sorry, rather, it is taking some of the power that is being pulled from the crystal from the Feywild, and it is using it for another purpose. You can also tell there's like some kind of like transmission element of this that may suggest it's connected to other boxes like this. So potentially, if you did a little bit of research, you may be able to figure out how to either track or even maybe overload them from a distance. It doesn't seem to have charges as it was so much. Now that it's disconnected,
Yeah.
it doesn't have energy, so you probably would need to pour power into it to make that happen. But given that it was only siphoning off part of what was happening from the tower, you may be able to do that just with you guys or people you know.
Just
pouring
to
magic
amuse
in.
everyone at the table, the image I had was Hacker Moss trying to overload the system. With magic-
Charizard, just like little claws typing.
Yeah, that's sorry. That's for everyone's amusement. That's the mental image that happened.
Love.
I relay that lovely information to everyone that of what I found out.
I don't know anything of what that means.
Oh.
Nope, I'm not a wizard either.
Sorry, I should tell you as well. You also get to find out what spells are affecting it. But there's 3 schools of magic that are coming off of this box. They are conjuration, abjuration, and transmutation.
Okay.
So that's also important for you to know. There's 3 different kinds of magic you said coming off it. Continue.
So if there is this box here, do you think there's other boxes? Do you
Oh
think
yeah,
there's-
definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one at every tower,
We didn't find one at the lake tower.
but that one was also underwater, and I don't think anyone had really gotten to that one yet because it wasn't active, right? Based on what you guys told me.
No, right, yeah.
Wait, so where are these other towers?
Well,
Map. It's scrolling all out.
Char rolls out a map that's twice the size of him. It hits a thing of rolls and goes over it and continues down the table.
Oh, hey, be careful! You're gonna get it in the food. You're gonna get it in the food.
I just
Lift
keep
it up.
going
Lift
like
it up.
down the hall,
Dive.
out the door.
so this is the map. So, we were at the lake.
The lake is the southeast, right? I believe it's southeast to the school.
Yeah. So there's the school's at the center, and they're kind of in a circle around it. So you imagine kind of like north and south, northwest, southeast. You know what I mean? Like we're doing
Yeah.
like a 6-star,
Yeah.
like the flagging community.
Ah, the bubble flag. I love it. So,
It's loose. It's not. They're not all parallel. You would know. Actually, I don't remember who knew this, but they're connected to ley lines. So they are like, they connect.
Oh, I think that was Celeste. I think Celeste figured that out because of it, how like the terminology, on
Feywild
there,
connection.
the Feywild connection. I think
Yeah.
that was what happened initially,
So
which was
that's-
documented.
So, we've been to the swamp tower. That one had the box we had found. We went to the lake tower, the one in the bottom of Lake Izar, down in the southeast, and that was with our friend.
yeah, what was
Aqua.
that, Cha? You seem to be stumbling on your words. What's wrong, honey?
He starts to blush, but it's like the color in his cheeks like fades a little bit when he does.
Lake. We went there.
Yeah? So there's a tower on the lake. So you went there. Did you find another box?
No, we did not. As Moss said before, it's probably unlikely that they put something down there because I don't think anybody can get down there unless they can breathe water. But I mean, most wizards or mages probably have the ability to do that. But we are friends with the dragon. We are friends.
Oh, there's a dragon. Oh my goodness. I didn't know there was a dragon down there. That's so exciting. Have you met it?
Okay, I don't know how open that is. I don't know how open it is that there is a dragon down there.
Oh, sorry. Am I doing the screaming thing when I'm supposed to be whispering?
Yeah, now you're doing the talking at a louder volume instead of whispering.
Sorry. Sometimes I forget.
Are you hissing at me?
Oh no, that's just my voice.
Oh, okay. But yes, we have met the dragon. We went down there and we saw there was a big crystal, and you try touching it, it throws you away, and then we try touching it again, it throws you away again. There's this energy, this magic that comes out of it, and I'm guessing there's the same thing at every one of the towers, but also probably a box. And if we
should we be, taking this moment of temporary leave from school to maybe like go into this so-called lake to go maybe speak to this dragon to see if like there's a box? Should we?
I take out my scale, and I hold on to it and I put it close to my ear. I was like, hold on a second, I have to take this.
Do you oh my god, Sarah, your character's name is Tansy. Tansy, do you want to roll like a nature check to see if you can figure out what kind of dragon that scale's from? It's pretty.
Why not? For funsies. That was a 2 and I have a -1, so I know
It's
absolutely.
probably one of Char's own scale he painted in our class.
Oh my god, an art project. Huh? It's so beautiful. Let me see.
Some people I need to take this. Hold on.
So I have not done this yet. How does the communication with Aqua work?
She did not give you instructions on how, so you're gonna have to
What-
try.
What am I rolling? What
Do
am-
I need to cast Identify on it just?
Okay, no. We don't
sure,
need to
how
worry
to
about
use
that.
it.
We don't need to worry about that. I am going to just think of my connection with Lady Aquila. Hold on to this. Hold it to my chest. Just think. Just think.
Aqua, are you there? Aqua,
And he looks around like,
is it
You
working?
just say aqua a whole bunch of times.
Hey, hey,
Talking about colors. This is like really weird for breakfast. I mean, like breakfast is weird already, but this is weird.
I don't see there doesn't have a battery of sorts.
Oh,
you want me to roll
give
something?
me, yeah. It's either gonna be Arcana or something charisma based.
Oh,
Trying to think of what like a crush roll would be.
Persuasion?
it's as much as I hate calling like
Performance.
romance thing. Oh, my performance. Goodness. I think it would be persuasion.
I think persuasion. I was gonna say just a straight charisma roll, but if you get a little bonus, that's nice, right? So, yeah, pick one:
Hold on,
Arcana
hold on.
or persuasion.
So
Get that charisma in there.
I have rolled my die just now.
Yeah.
I am going to take a photo and send it to the Discord.
Oh my God, you rolled 20 again?
2 in a row today. 2 in a
20
row.
or 1? It's one or the other.
I will be sending that to the Discord, but it
What
is
am
indeed
I-
a 25 total.
My God.
Yeah.
I was playing a game yesterday with some friends, and I rolled 2 natural ones in a row, trying to impress a girl on a first date.
Oh.
Yeah,
The weight
Yeah.
of that.
we were on a blind date, and yeah. Then I just sat down at the table and just said it was nice to meet you, and then we waited it out for a minute, which we played an awkward minute.
Oh no.
She did not call me.
Oh.
Aqua, however, does indeed answer, and she goes, "Char, hi, can you hear me?"
Do I know if this is coming out of the scale or just in my head?
You don't know, but no one else around you seems to be reacting, or at least beyond you just saying aqua to a scale repeatedly.
I'm just gonna sit there and keep my eyes closed, but I'm gonna think. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. Oh my goodness. How does this work? This is actually really strange. Okay. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I am. I had a drink that was full of protein, and I feel good for my breakfast. So I'm good.
Protein's really important.
Yeah, it is. How did you have? Do you have breakfast yet?
Yeah, I had 3 fish today so far.
Ooh. Were they sizable?
Well, one of them was pretty big, but the other ones were a little small. I might go and try to find some frogs later.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had a frog before. I will say. I don't know if I
Oh,
want to.
they're good. They're
I-
like chickens of the water.
I heard that was like tuna. Like they're like the chicken of
No.
what's this of a sea,
No.
I guess.
That's silly. Tuna doesn't look like chicken. It doesn't have the flaps.
Well, I guess. Oh, so it doesn't? Does it taste like chicken? Like a of a
Well, the
vernal
bones
pond?
kind of crunch like it's chicken.
do frogs have hollow bones?
Oh, I don't know. I never really paused to find out. I'll let you know though.
Oh yeah, please do, please do. So I actually have a question. Have you noticed a strange person trying to enter the area of the lake or the tower itself? Because I heard reports of a strange hooded woman entering the barrier to the tower up north where the swamp is, which we have went to.
No, only my friends have been in the lake.
Who are your friends? Us?
Well, you and Moss and Lark and Tansy and Celeste and Sparkles and Rivness, all my best friends.
Has anybody been down to the tower besides when we went?
Mm-mm. I don't think anybody knows it's there.
Okay, good. I don't want to spread that. Well, I mean, I have my map on the table and I start rolling it up really quickly.
No one will know. People walk by and look over.
I don't know what that means at all. And they keep walking. Hopefully, if I can influence anything outside.
Probably some street class homework.
God, he still has a map final. Cartography is wild this time of year, huh?
Well, that's good. I've heard rumors about that a strange hooded woman up north, so we're trying to figure out what's going on.
This is all in my head, just to double to let everyone.
Yeah,
else
you all
know.
see Char like holding it, like really focused.
Moss did found a box that had some magic properties in it, and it's, I don't know, I couldn't make heads or tails of how it really was working, but I think we're gonna be investigating some other towers, or maybe coming back by the lake and seeing if anything.
You're gonna come visit?
I mean, we might be able to.
I found you a really pretty rock.
A really pretty rock.
I open my eyes really quick.
Okay, we're going to the lake today,
And I close them back.
I would
Oh my
love to
God.
see this rock.
It's really shiny, and I broke it, and there was more rock inside.
More rock inside. Was it a geode? Like it was like a gemstone rock inside?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Gems are pretty crazy, and I know that there are some dragons out there that have some pretty wild affinity for gem. Reel it in. I am in my own head right now. I can reel it in.
Reel what in?
I forgot I was thinking, and I cannot just let my thoughts go thought because they're heard.
Well, you could. I'd like to know what you're thinking.
There's like just a stammering heard for probably a good like 15 seconds.
Everyone can see Char's just sweating.
Yeah, the monkey dropped the cymbals for a second. It's like,
My batteries are needing to be changed. I'll see you at the lake later today. Bye.
And I
oh my god, what was that? You were like staring really intently and like rubbing this weird little scale that you painted of your own. Is this like an art project? And then you were murmuring, and then you talked about the lake right after. Do you need help?
In some ways, I think we all need help with some things. I help my friend Suslan with academics. I'm gonna get more smoothie.
Okay, that's real nice. But, just to sit here and sort of keep eating my food awkwardly. I'm like, whatever.
I think he gets nervous when he talks to Aqua.
That is that a person? Is that like?
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Slash dragon.
Was that
this
the scale?
cute?
Magic. Okay, got it. Magic. Okay.
It's adorable.
Okay. So he likes this aqua. Gets a little
Yep.
nervous and gets a little
Yeah.
excited.
Twitchy. Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
if he was talking to this aqua, he was just talking about the lake.
Yes.
And just scream across the like the cafeteria, like full on just goblin scream.
Char looks over like
Was that loud?
Yes.
A little bit, but yeah.
They stopped making the blender. I think I might have broken the blender last time, but I got meat and it didn't have a sign on it, so I figured it's fine. But is that okay? Does everybody feel like going to the lake and double checking a few things around and hearing about anybody who's been trying to investigate, or would you rather go to a tower? I mean, I can run by the lake really quick and then meet back up. Um, um, uh, what's the plan?
I mean, I got some teachers I have to talk to, and it sounds like if you're just going down to the lake to talk to Aqua, you could probably,
I mean, I'll go with you, Chop. You want some company?
or he could bring some food and like a blanket and maybe some drinks. Sure.
I need to get a big blanket.
Yeah, a decent sized blanket, right?
I mean, you've seen. I mean, she's pretty, when she's in the um um um. It, I'll find frogs. I think I need to find frogs.
Okay.
Star is just completely abandoning an epic quest to go get frogs for the hottie.
God.
Well, this is two birds
Real
with
life.
one stone.
2 birds, 1 frog.
While you're there, you can still
2
ask
frogs.
Aqua about what's going on, if she's seen the box, if anybody's been around, because that's absolutely something you could handle on your own. And then once that's done, you can take the rest of the time to. It's still half term after all, and you should be able to mix business and pleasure.
Yeah, I don't want to just be doing labor I don't want to do.
Right? No one wants that. So do some labor you do want to do. Look, okay, if you have to catch frogs or whatever it is, like that's fine. The contents of the picnic are, really up to you.
Oh, a big.
But I mean, if you're gonna go catch the frogs and then clean them up and stuff and make them presentable, just make sure you leave enough time so that.
I think one of the classes here dissect frogs, but they won't be as fresh if you just sneak into their supply closet.
Oh, I mean, I don't need to do that. We have knives. We can just work with that.
You're muted.
I'm muted?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No, we can hear you now.
Okay. I might have just been too quiet. I was looking over at the stream. I was like, the stream could probably hear me fine. Uh-oh. But I mean, my knives. We have knives. We can do that. I mean, I can just cut it in half. Well.
And I think she'd appreciate the effort.
Yeah, you're right. Who doesn't appreciate some good effort? You know what?
But if you would rather all of us go with you, we can do that too.
I mean, I don't want to take you guys away from other things you want to do, but I also don't want to miss out on more adventure. So if I go down there for lunchtime, let's say, are we going to meet up tonight to start going towards another tower, or?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Just enjoy
think-
your date.
Yeah, Ellie, didn't
Wait,
you
what's
say
the date?
you were supposed to go back to speak to that professor?
Erda.
Ada? Oh, yeah.
Arda.
All right, he's waiting for me.
Who
We have a
just about exploded when you hit on him.
Yes, we have very important business he and I. Lots of mechanisms and things to talk about. Ooh, I can feel it already in my gears.
What's his face going there?
This poor man who came here to work. He
I'm
just
gonna go harass him with love.
And every student, like everyone's just like, ooh, that fucking nerd. Like everybody is on the nerd train at the school.
They finally win
Oh.
one.
Oh, finally the nerd's coming out ahead.
This really is fantasy, isn't it?
Hey man, the times are changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We're cool
two
now.
members are going for love, and the other two are gonna go do plot.
No, I'm gonna talk to Moss. No.
How dare you insinuate I would do plot?
Yeah.
No. I do. No. I talk to Moss, and then I have a couple teachers. No, then we'll do the tower.
Okay. Let's start at the top then. Lark, you want to have a conversation with Moss? Do you wait till the others have kind of headed out to go on their various quests?
Romantic quests.
The romantic quest. Can't wait. Gonna get my popcorn. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait till everyone leaves.
Hey.
Hey, right. So here, and like I'll pass her the whole letter from my dad, and I'll open it to like. I think you said there was like pages of like lineage or something.
Yeah,
And then I'll
a 12-page letter, and probably a good third of this letter is just like, I am the son of so and so, born of so and so, in this place and so.
Yawn. Right. I know you don't know every single Fae. I know that. I know. But do you know any of these or anything about this or this?
Definitely the courts. I don't know which one. Do I know which one? Do I just roll?
I would say you know from the crest on it that you know that this is the crest of the Night Court. But you have to roll to see if you know if you've heard of any of these individuals. Probably I would say history.
Okay. It's the night court, which means it's the unseelies, who are really like prissy and like extra stuck up. Like all the courts are stuck up, but like the night court's a little more like tight laced. And so
What?
how many last names do you need?
None of these.
It's sort of
None
like
of these ones.
It's like, imagine like somebody just giving you a huge list of lineage. If you're like, oh, I'm trying to figure out who this person is, and it's just like it's kind of all over the place, and it's like, oh, and this person had a brother, and he had like, it's just like a family tree described.
I'm just wondering
Moss
if
takes out a napkin and starting to try to draw out the family trees to visualize it because she's like, what the fuck is this?
like if any one of those names pops out and like Moss's knowledge of it, like maybe one of them was like a mass murder, maybe one of them started a war, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
one somewhere in the past,
we
like,
will
I don't
let
know.
the dice decide what Moss knows. I'm so sorry, Lark.
It's okay. Okay.
What would that be? History?
Yes.
That's an 8.
Sounds about right. The best you have is that like one of the people that you like kind of like grew up with, so, like originally like way back when had the same last name, but they've been like a wild fae for so long. You're like, yeah, I don't think that really matters. It's like I knew a Smith, you know what I mean, like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, not very
No.
helpful.
No.
Honestly, with how like the courts are, like they are pretty decently recorded, so that you might be able to just check the library.
Yeah, that was my next go-to. I just figured if you could
Yeah, that's
narrow
all I
it
got.
down. But
Oh, but
that's
you,
okay.
it's the night court too. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh, it's the night court.
7 p.m. on CBC.
No, I mean he's a stranger. This is irrelevant. I'm just curious. You know, what if there's a history of heart disease in our family? That's important to know. stuff like that. You know,
Lark.
heart disease is the silent killer. I don't know how much you know about medicine, but I mean, I don't know. It's a lot
Lark,
of people die from
Be
heart
honest with yourself
problems,
really
and
quickly. What
they don't know
percentage
until
of your
they're
interest
dead.
is because of heart disease?
Some, but I don't
No,
have
I
to
want a
quantify
number.
it. I don't need to quantify it. It's
An
a
estimation.
rational amount of care given to possible heart disease. I could be careful, but a portion. Look, some of it, but then he offered to meet, and I don't want to, right? If he's
I would not at
evil,
least meet
evil
alone. You
and
don't
has
know
heart
this
disease.
man.
No, I know. I had asked Cal for the stabbing, and I was gonna ask you for
Also,
the
it's really
Faye
sucky that
stuff,
he just
but
shows up now. It feels kind of convenient.
I agree. That apparently somewhere in there it has something to do with that I finally left home. I think it's convenient and excuses. Regardless, no decisions have been made. This is just research.
Yeah,
for
the
now.
library should have some things. I don't.
Yeah.
There's probably an actual family tree, as like Moss holds up the napkin that has like weird squiggles as she tried to parse together things. Yeah, so an actual family tree maybe, because they like to gloat about like I'm the child of this person and I have this person's blood, like literally what you read here. So yeah, there's definitely a family tree somewhere. Just like um
That's icky.
and
Okay.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
glad that you got reached out to.
Mm.
Question
Like you said.
mark?
Suspicious.
We'll see if it's a good thing or a bad thing. We
Yeah.
we don't know.
Yeah.
We'll say that much.
Plenty of time. No rush. Just
Mhm.
research. I'll let you know if I change my mind.
Okay.
But right now, just looking. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna steal some porridge now.
It's not stealing. It's free, and we're allowed to take it.
Yeah. I'm gonna just take some. Legally, take some with me.
Okay. Take some porridge.
I know it is legal, like it's my world, but when you say I'm gonna legally take some, I'm like, I don't it's
Isn't that
a lot of add-ons there that make me wonder.
Security.
Isn't that Martha? I think she's coming over with the Tupperware for you. Like literally one of the I'm just imagining one.
This poor girl.
I'm just imagining one of the lunch ladies like with a
The lunch
giant
ladies are my
Tupperware
best
of-
friends.
Yeah. Just bringing it over to the table so Lark doesn't even have to serve.
I would have been like, those would have been my best. I would have been super nice to them. Like, I would remember their birthdays. I would bring them like handmade cards. Like,
Yeah, you know who they're dating.
I know who they're dating. Yeah. When I'm in line, I'm talking to them. I ask about their kids.
That's why the line always gets backed up behind Lark.
Yeah, I know, but
it's worth it.
I'm never hungry, so you know what?
I'm never
Fuck
hungry
all.
anymore, so
Works out.
So it's,
yeah.
worth it.
Take your porridge, and I guess we'll meet back. Where did we say we were going to meet? Just at the lake?
Yeah. No? Here?
Char's voice echoes.
Maybe we should meet in front of the school, like the main road. Bye.
Wow, weird.
That's so weird.
Why?
Anyway,
Shared hallucinations.
good luck with whatever you're going to be doing next. I don't know. I'm just probably going to talk to Enris or something, see if he had any other ideas after that trip.
whatever. It's just like talk to Enris.
Enris went on the trip with us. Like they might know things.
Debrief him.
Lark, are you okay? Like I touch my forehead to Lark. Like I'm like concerned.
Are we talking about taking off
gotta
Enris's
go.
pants?
Is he a briefs guy or a boxes guy?
Hmm.
I don't think he wears either.
Well, I mean, he has. But everyone knows what a sorcerer wears underneath their robes.
Nothing.
Lace. Oh, same.
Free balling.
Actually, lace is probably a good answer. Like, if
Yeah.
Enris wears underwear, it's fancy underwear.
Anyway, just see if they have any ideas about what we saw, since we didn't really get to talk to them now, but they went on the trip. So
Yeah, fair. Now I gotta I'm going to see headmistress. Don't. I know
the bitch.
I'm not a cleric. I gotta get into
You can just talk to the
sorcerer class,
sorcerer
but I want to keep
teacher.
taking cleric classes.
Yeah, just talk to the
I'm not
both
transferring. I'm
teachers.
taking both.
Yeah, I didn't have to go to Zolda to take 2 classes. Just
Yeah,
go
but
to the
you're
professor.
a multi-class. You are legitimately both classes. I am not one of these classes, and I would like to take that class.
Yeah, but
That I don't.
Effectively, you're still gonna have to effectively either switch or multi-class.
Don't worry,
Just-
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe she's warmed up to me. You don't know that. You
don't
know
don't
that.
lie to yourself, Larks.
Well, you're not letting me lie to you, so
A great line. I like that. I'm gonna steal that.
it'll be fine.
I'm also really proud of that comeback, actually.
Go debrief and rest. Go. Don't give me that face. Go enjoy yourself. It's half
That's
term.
Enris's
Everyone else is
job.
off enjoying themselves. Go enjoy yourself.
I'm just. But Moss walks away. Moss is done.
Don't lie to yourself.
Moss is done. Moss walks away.
I'm gonna take my tubs of porridge.
Off I go.
I go.
All right,
We
our
need to get Lark a bag of colding.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
Like that's like the next like best gift that
Yeah.
that partner can get her.
Drop some hints.
Yep.
Wink.
I every time I see him in the hallway, you know what? Lark really wishes her food would last.
So what's a horse? Buy the girl a horse.
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 on a horse. Yeah. What? So our chart and oh my god, I'm gonna write it down. Tansy. Are you guys going out together?
I mean, if you want to fall down to the lake, you definitely can.
Oh no, I don't want to interrupt your aqua time.
I mean,
If you want me to come with you, I'll come with you. If you want some company, I'll come with you. If you don't, I will absolutely go harass my favorite new teacher.
I don't even know who that teacher is. I do as a player. I don't even know who that teacher is. Just don't just don't harass them too much, I guess.
Just a little bit, just like a small amount, right? Like a small amount.
Like a
Like
small
a fun
amount.
amount.
Like a small amount.
Yeah,
Bigger,
like
bigger.
yeah. We're both like this much.
You can do that, but I think by when the sun is right, it points up at a specific spot. Right there. I think we all are gonna meet back up.
Char's voice echoes.
Well, let's meet back in the front of the school or something. Bye.
All right,
meet back
bye,
in the front of the school.
Good
All
luck
right.
on your date.
What's a date?
It's a
Did you
fruit,
leave?
I think.
Usually Vera's like, you have a date?
And he just runs
Runs
way too
away.
fast.
She's just like, oh, he does have a date.
He's excited.
Echo in the
all.
distance.
What's a date?
What's the date? Yeah, which you wants to go on your little adventure first.
Ooh. I can go first if I'm already running.
Cool. All right. So you're trucking it down towards the lake. Are you doing anything special on your way? You're gonna aim to get some frogs.
So
But
I wanted to make a fun time out of that, but rather than just having everything prepared, because who doesn't like, actually doing stuff with the person they like? So I run down there and I'm trying to remember where any of those like pools that would pull up that like frogs and tadpoles and all that would start to like gravitate towards. And if it's recently rained, how best to find them, or if not, how to kind of weed them out. Like, are they going to be more lakeside? Are they going to be in the forest and damper areas? All those type of things.
Okay, give me a nature check.
Nature check. I'll grab my dice and roll a nature check. That is still +0. 16.
That's not bad. Yeah, you know that frogs generally are kind of like the humid kind of area near the lake. They usually aren't like right by the edge that you've seen them. Actually, the path up to that shrine that you take often has frogs on it.
Ooh, okay.
So you could potentially gather them on the way and then meet her at her shrine.
I'm gonna meet her up at the shrine. I'm not gonna gather any. I'm just gonna wait to see her appear. If this is normally where I'd see her appear at the first, or if she meets me beforehand, wherever she may meet me, I have a plan in mind.
Ooh, I feel seduced already. Okay. Let's see. I need a dice. Why do I never have dice ready? You think as a GM,
It's
I
that
would
kind of
have
week.
dice prepared,
that kind
but
of
I don't
week.
believe in preparing for anything, especially my life. So here we are. Yeah, she's not expecting you to be here as soon as you are. So she's still out swimming when you arrive. So you have some time. You can either call to her or you can head up towards the shrine.
How far in the lake is she currently swimming?
She is. Ah, where's my D100? Why is this happening to me? She is about 54 feet away from shore.
Cool. If she does, can I stealth to see if she notices to avoid her noticing me?
Sure.
All right, cool. Even better. Okay. That is a 22.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't seem to notice
Cool.
you, or at least she doesn't come over. She's just.
I crawl over to a spot like a little bit offshore that maybe has like some trees or some bigger rocks that people might like sit on top of or whatever, and I start whatever clothes I don't think I'm wearing like any like full armor. I'm just wearing like casual clothes. I'm like and I like go down to like swimming attire down to the nitty gritty mostly, and I sprint into the water and I just dive head first. I'm gonna swim out to her.
Aww. Just start swimming. Did you learn how to swim like the semester? Like, how good a swimmer are you?
I don't think I'm a strong swimmer, but I'm definitely capable of doing so, I think. I don't think I learned over the semester, but last time I had been in water outside of the swamp, it was successful. Last time I swam in there, it was successful.
There you go. Yeah.
But
So you're a little splashier. You come up for a second when she like feels you in the current. She thinks you're like, something fell into the water and like maybe she can eat it. And then she's like, oh!
Back up.
You feel the currents around you shift as she like circles you. It's almost like a cute little dragon hug. And then she pops up her head above water to look at you. She's still in her draconic form.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at you with her big soulful blue eyes, and you hear her voice in your head. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Hi, Char. Hi.
Hey, you wanna go on a little frog hunt?
You wanna go? You wanna go frog hunting with me?
I think I want nothing more right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What kind of frogs do you like?
I have no idea. I was hoping you could show me what we find and tell me about them as we, I don't know, I'm guessing eat them.
Well, I mean, you can just play with them too if you want, but
I did have a lot to eat already, so I do like playing with animals more than eating them on the wild. But I had a swamp leech recently, which was weird. But it tasted fine. It had a little bit of a sear to it, and I tasted swamp snake, and I don't get poisoned anymore, or at least I can make it so I don't get poisoned anymore. And
oh my gosh, one of my favorite frogs ever is poisonous. It's so spicy.
spicy. Does it burn is it like capsaicin burn like a pepper, or is it like a different type of deep? Is it like feel this? Are they native? Are they here?
Yeah. I don't know what a caps man is, but yeah.
I don't know where Char gets this random knowledge of peppers, but
It turns out everyone in the school is gonna be like a gourmet by the time the school year is over. Like, what is in this? Every day.
Oh, look at all the black truffle. Look, those microplaned right on the top of this. I've been here for 12 days.
So
He's holding himself up, I think, on like Aqua's like nose or snout a little bit more, and he's like, like that on it, and he's like,
my arms are more tired than I thought they would be, and I need to get better at strength training and endurance. But when we swim to the shore, do you want to watch my back just in case I don't have the means to stay above water?
Oh, if you want, you could ride me.
Looks at the camera. Hold on, where's my glasses? Hold on, where's the stream button I need to find really quick? Here's that. I don't know if you guys have the stream pulled up at all, but it's very good. Taking those off.
Oh no, what did you do?
Nothing. Don't have to worry about anything.
I don't trust you.
You don't trust who? But Char stammers a bunch and just slowly drifts in the water behind her head and says,
So how do you want me to do that?
Here. And then she like dips under the water, and then she just like comes up under you, so you can like, she's got like these little horns on the back of her skull that you can like hold on to. So you're like kind of sitting on her shoulders effectively.
Is there anybody at the lake at all?
Do you want there to be someone at the lake?
I know, but but that's not my call.
No. I mean, this school is pretty quiet because it's on break, so a lot of people are gone. It seems like for the moment, at least, it's pretty early. Like most people don't go swimming at 7 a.m. or whatever, right? So.
Oh, that's true. It's right after breakfast, huh?
Yeah. So people will be here later in the day usually. Like as it gets hot, people like to go for a swim, but mornings are usually pretty quiet.
You said when it gets hot.
I love this. I love the chat's just like, you can ride me. Best pickup line ever. Tell me if the dragon said that to you, you wouldn't say yes. I would say yes in a minute.
I mean,
it's like in the last game when we rolled in that giant centipede.
it's Peter, the Omnipede. Oh, what a good guy! What a good guy.
You can't say no to riding a giant monster.
That's true. That's true. There's context. But nonetheless, I slide back where she goes underneath, and she said there's like horns that I could hold on to. Like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna try to hold on to her body rather than the horns.
A little hug.
A little bit.
Aww. She doesn't take you like directly to the coast. She kind of like
detour.
Yeah, like a little bit of a like, she starts picking up speed and kind of like going through the little islands that are throughout the lake, kind of like a How to Train Your Dragon kind of moment, you know, like you're like rushing through and it's fast and you're like, and, you know.
I think there's points where it's like I start to like, she goes like under a few times, so I'm getting used to when she like decides to dip under, and I'm like,
all right, I need to make like a piece of hydrodynamic being
and like try to be in a position where like the water doesn't like push me off. So I'm trying to like dip and dive with her. I'm stammering because I don't know how to react either.
Yeah, and then eventually she brings you to shore, and you've got, you know, your heart's racing a bit. You're obviously completely wet as you were, and Yeah, and then she shifts back into a person, and your arms are wrapped around like her stomach.
How tall is she as a person, by the way?
She's only like 4 feet, so you're 3
I'm,
feet.
I'm 3'3", thank you. So
A short
She's
king.
usually,
Yeah.
she's usually
Love a short
5, but she's
Yeah.
4 at the moment.
I look up at her, and I again do that weird blush where it's like maybe I either flush a little bit or like my orange hues become more vibrant. And I go, oh, sorry, brush myself off, and be like,
I don't have a towel, but I don't need one. I can. The sun's pretty nice right now. So, how do you generally hunt frogs around here?
Oh, I usually listen for them. How do you hunt frogs and other things, not just frogs?
Well, I've never hunted frogs before, but generally, whenever I'm hunting other things, it's usually birds, mammals of other sorts. I'll try to listen too, but you
Okay.
can kind of tell where they are based off of different things in the environment, like broken branches for larger things, or if you find footprints or that type of stuff. But I feel like frogs are smaller and not as elusive, maybe. Am I wrong?
No, they don't usually run away. Here, I'll show you.
And she like brings you over to the edge of the forest, and she like lays down on her side with her ear to the ground, and she's like, come here.
Do you hear it? Do you hear them?
I think so. Is it the peeping sounds? It sounds like a bird chirp almost.
That's the frogs.
How do frogs sound like
Okay.
that?
Give me a D20
D20.
to tell me to find out which kind of frog you find.
11.
An 11 frog.
Yes.
8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Do I need to get my glasses out for this?
My gosh.
You found a horny toad.
How dare you? How dare
I'm allowed one.
You're allowed one horny toad joke, and you made it.
One per series.
You hear, which she is quick to identify as 4, xenopusses.
Yeah, I do have my glasses on for that. So what is that?
Xenopusses are a very lazy frog. They're lazy and hardy and big and fat. And even in dry season, they just kind of burrow and stay dormant. But they live up to 15 years. They're pretty big. Like they're they have flattened, egg-shaped, and streamlined bodies and very slippery skin because of their protective mucus.
I'm gonna try something really quick. I found a picture of this frog. I'm gonna see if I can drag and drop it onto the stream.
Whoa! Can you do it?
Whoa! That was
Also,
very
tell that
big.
frog I love him. Tell that frog I love
Where'd
him.
it go?
Get eaten pretty soon.
I don't know where the frog went, but it appeared and disappeared.
Oh my
so
god, there it is!
Is it?
I saw
Okay.
it momentarily.
I don't know why it disappeared, but it was such a big picture of this frog.
Momentarily, I saw a giant frog. So
I did give appropriate warning. Just
My backlog was longer, so when the frog popped up, I just got scared.
oh, frog. Holy frog.
yeah, there you go. So you identify this frog, and she immediately says it's a xenopus, and she's like, okay, come on, and she like takes your hand and guides you down the path
To the frog?
to the frogs.
To the frogs.
So you make your way there. They're not hard to find. It's not like they're trying to hide. It's just kind of sitting on the side of the path. There's a few of them. She points out that one of them is male and the others are females. And she's like, which one do you want to eat first?
They look slimier than normal. Do you like the slimier ones?
What?
Do you like the slimier ones?
Yeah, they're really. They slide right down. They're like delicious.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Poor Cherry's trying so hard to be like a good boyfriend. She's like, I don't know, I need a frog.
I'm full. That's all. So I'm gonna try to find a juicy one, and I'm gonna try to just do some sort of over the top, jump into the air, dive into the mud, and try to catch it. And
Watch this one. Watch this one.
and I run and jump. Do you need me to roll anything for a ridiculous leap
Yes.
and jump? Okay.
100%.
Acrobatics?
Or athletics, depending on your style.
11.
Well, thankfully you picked a very lazy frog. So it's not going anywhere. It's just kind of hanging out. And it like kind of like sits there and it's like, huh? And then you grab it. The others around kind of take a couple hops away, but they're not going anywhere fast. They're not terrified or anything like that. Yeah, you have a big slimy frog in your hand. It is very slimy.
I'm guessing the mud is I'm guessing the path, this part where they're sitting is pretty muddy, because I'm guessing it's like shoreline almost. Is that accurate?
Yeah. It's not clean. It's not a clean frog.
So I kind of splash down my entire body into whatever water is nearby, and
Yeah.
I roll onto my back. In one hand, I look over on my back at Aqua, and in one hand, raise my hand up with the frog.
This is for you.
Is it still alive?
Ooh, do you want me to roll sleight of hand?
Sure. I mean, the question is whether or not this very slimy fish, who's an excellent, or very slimy frog, who's an excellent swimmer, is going to get away from you. If it's not dead.
I think it is alive still.
All right. Roll a grapple check on the frog.
Frog grapple. I will 3 in the day. That is a 20. If it's a grapple, if that's just strength, that's 21.
You got it. You got that frog.
I'm like holding it in my hand, so it's like back legs are straddled around some of my fingers, and the front legs are around the wrist. So it's like
It doesn't know how to jump out of my hand here. And on this delicate platter of mine, oh, Lady Aquila, here is your next meal. But you have to walk over to me because I'm laying on the ground, and I think if I get up, I crush it.
Can I just say I'm sorry? You just made me think of the scene in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where it's like, can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
Can I offer you a frog in this trying time?
No. She smiles and comes towards you, and she's like, "That's so sweet." And then like her jaw unhinges, and she just like eats the frog.
So in
Like,
her humanoid form, it's like she has like
Yes.
that body horror, like her.
yeah, little body horror.
That's sick.
And she closes around your hands, and then like whoop.
Char blushes. He thinks to himself,
Did I like that?
Her jaw unhinges. Is that a good thing?
me Google search. If her jaw unhinges, is it a good thing? Glasses.
So she's chewing the frog. There's like a little leg stuck out, and she's like,
I'm gonna go clean off really quick, and I just do a quick dive into the water, come back out as soon as possible. It's like, and I've done it.
No one ever caught a frog for me before.
Have you had a chance to catch a frog with another person before? And am I the first person you get to do this with?
Yeah, I mean, before my mom left, she always just brought me food, and then, I learned to do hunting on my own, but I wasn't supposed to make any friends, but I'm really glad I did.
I'm glad you did too. What do you mean weren't supposed to make friends?
Well, in case it was dangerous, like,
Oh, yeah.
people tried to... Sometimes adventurers like to kill dragons just to prove they can.
Char's like hands ball up into a fist as that's said.
If that ever
'Cause
even
it's
remotely...
a dragon, and they're like the big monster everybody says. But I'm not a monster.
And Char walks up to her and says, you sure leave an impact like you are big, though.
She like leaps down and grabs another one of the frogs, and she holds it out to you. It's wiggling. She's like, "For you?"
Okay. In one bite?
Well, I mean, up to you.
How do you recommend it?
Well,
Sauteed?
Oh, right, you eat cooked food.
Sometimes.
We could cook it. That's okay. It's okay if you need your food cooked.
Well, that's...
Char takes it as like, is that a challenge?
And he's like...
Char's like, no.
So he has his hand underneath hers with the frog, and he bumps his own hand so the frog goes up in the air, and he's gonna try to catch it in his mouth.
Do it. Do it.
So I think he's easily able to do that, but I don't
Sleight
know.
of mouth.
Sleight of mouth. Glasses go on.
Laura's like, okay, with that I'm out. I gotta go deal with something.
I mean, I rolled 17 on the die. I don't know if you needed me to roll anything, but do you want me to roll like
No,
Constitution
that's
for
fine.
eating a live, juicy, like blood-filled, gut-filled frog?
You you feel this somehow. Your little mouth manages to catch this frog and eat it up. You can decide how it feels for you.
I
But
think
you
there's.
manage it.
I think there's probably a point where the frog catches in the back of his jaw, and when he has to close his mouth, it like, oh, this is gross. It's gonna pop, and his mouth just fills, and it like all in one go. So it's like there's a world of weird flavors he's not.
Oh yeah, textures, flavors,
Yeah.
all over the place.
And I'm not sure. I don't think Char's upset about it. I think he's like,
This is a whole new world of culinary delight. Raw entire frog.
Yeah. And this is just one frog. Like, she's quick to tell you there's like 19 different species of frog here. So like if you want something a bit spicier,
Well, if there's something spicier, I think we should try to find it.
are you sure? It won't poison you, right?
Char looks at his character sheet.
No.
Let me just double check. No, I'm fine.
Well, there's a couple really good ones.
Checking
Do
your
we
list.
actually want to do we want to do more frog hunting? Or just...
I think we just generally do a little bit of that, this back and
Okay.
forth, and just more or less not like. I don't think there's a point where we like sit down to do anything. Like, I don't think we cook anything. I think we just get caught up in just having fun, trying to find frogs for the next few hours. And I think that's generally just how the rest of the day goes. A few laughs.
Perfect. You
few
spend a
challenges.
lovely day catching and eating poisonous frogs with your maybe dragon girlfriend.
Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll talk to
She
her
is a
about it.
dragon. She's maybe your girlfriend, I should be clear.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
figuring
maybe
that out.
isn't a no yet.
This lake is like where everyone goes to hook up. Like, this is the lake of love.
Well, I don't want.
Everyone
It's not a
goes on
hookup.
dates here.
This isn't a hookup. Char takes it seriously.
Aww. Well done. You have a delightful frog date.
Frog date.
Frog date. You even catch a frog called a tomato frog.
Tomato frog. Oh, I'm gonna look that up.
It looks like a tomato.
If you don't bring me back tomato frog, I swear to God. I swear to
Oh,
God.
oh my god! I think I see this frog and I don't want to eat it. I think I just hold it.
You're just like, look at this friend.
Keep it safe. Keep it secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Oh, where'd it
Weirdly, my
go?
background on my computer just changed to a frog in the rain that looks very like sad, and I'm like, oh no.
The frog appeared for a
Yes.
brief second and it's gone.
Frog just enjoying life.
That's true. That's true.
Delightful. All
Mhm.
right. Now on to Tansy. Are you do you have more information and more things to ask this poor man, or are you just gonna try to get him to help you in the workshop?
I'm just gonna try to get him to help me in the workshop, and then I'm gonna just be the biggest bother I can be, but also not take up too much time.
Oh my god.
I feel like she doesn't want to waste people's time, but it always happens. Like she just goes off on these tangents and she's just like, well, 40 minutes passed by. Oops.
That's right. Yeah, so you're heading towards his office, but he's actually already in the workshop. The workshop's sort of south of where the dorms are. So you're just kind of wandering by and you're like, well, hello there.
Yeah, is there like a window in the door or something?
It's like one of those like open kind of like, it's almost like not a stable. You know those ones that they're kind of like a lean-to, like they've got one wall and there's a little bit of half
makes
walls
sense
and then
for,
a
like,
roof.
Yeah, if they're doing like metal work and like
yeah, exactly. So it's got room for like the smoke to get out and everything. So it's actually very open.
oh, okay. I probably do like the thing where like I stick my head around the corner, but like it doesn't look like this. It just looks like a floating head just like through the door.
He is pounding some metal flat when you come in, and you can see that he is more muscular than you expected and also a little sweaty.
Oh. Professor Anna!
And let's see if he fucks things up. He doesn't. Good for him. Good for him. He's about to draw back his hammer again and go, and he's like, nah. And he
I
like
was like, come
stops it
skipping
before he
in.
like slams and like accidentally changes the shape of the thing he was working on.
Oh no!
No, he's good. He stopped. He doesn't do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
That was the risk. The risk was that he was gonna fuck up the thing he was working on, but he didn't.
I love it. I'm coming skipping.
Oh, miss.
Tansy Banks. Tansy Banks.
Thanks. Hello.
How are you, Miss Ada?
I am good. Good. Very
Good.
Everything's
You look good. You look good. You're looking defined. A little perspirated, perhaps.
it's this is hot work.
Yeah, it looks hot. I mean, it looks like hot work. Yeah.
Tries to get something to wipe himself down, but he's just making it worse.
Oh, do you need some help? Let me just.
Oh no, I don't need.
And then suddenly my hands are just on his face, like, I got it. There's one smudge. Hang on, the cheek. I got it.
Do you need something?
Also, I don't help at all. I just move all the dirt around.
Oh yeah. Now he's just got like he's just got like a big oil.
Yeah, it like started here, and now it's like across the face.
Yeah. I was just working on a new design.
Oh, what kind of design is this?
Oh, it's a new handgun.
Oh, that sounds exciting. So new invention. So does that mean like you maybe have time to take on my project like we talked about at the beginning?
Oh, I could give you some advice.
Advice? I mean, me myself, preferably, you see these fingers and you see it's just like long black nails and just like little goblin fingers. It's like, I'm all thumbs. I really am. I'm just all thumbs.
Oh,
But, I see this beautiful work you're doing in here. And it, I really think that you and me, we could collaborate on a project here.
are you gonna use persuasion to try to convince him that he should help you because you're a pretty girl?
Yes!
Cool. Roll with advantage.
Okay.
Because he is a weak-willed man.
Most are. No, I'm kidding.
To be fair, any student who hits on it, like he's been hit on male students, like yeah, it doesn't matter. He's easily manipulated.
Shit. Okay. All right. I'm. So that is 16 plus 20, synthetic 20.
Ooh, synthetic's all that matters in the shop.
Hey, baby.
Let's see how he does. He's like, well, I mean, technically you're not one of my students, so I shouldn't. But if you really need help,
Oh, I absolutely do. Just look at me, like, look at this, and I just pull out my big great club and I'll just smack it down on the table.
Oh,
I need every little bit of your attention that you can give me in this dire time. Professor, how am I supposed to pass my finals if I can't whoops the math?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's unfair of them to expect.
Such
How can I help?
results from such trash equipment? I know, crazy, right? I know. But between you and me, I think we could make some beautiful music if you don't if you catch my drift here.
Nope. And he immediately goes over towards your hammer to check it out.
Exactly. We're on the right page. I'll like jump up and I'll climb up on the table and I'll be like, so this and needs to change. Then I'll be like, so I'll just watch you do it.
Oh, you're a visual learner then. Okay.
I sure am. I watch you do it and then I do it myself. And then you could always like ghost me on top. And then, I really, really get a handle of the curriculum and, the teachings.
What's
where you like you put your arms around me.
Oh,
strong arms, and you just
he just starts making random sounds.
Yeah, those are good sounds. I like those. You should keep making those.
Okay. We should work on the connection joint because it's so weak.
Absolutely. We can't have any weak connections here, only strong ones, like the one you and I already have.
I need raw iron, please.
Raw? I like it raw too. No problem.
Poor man.
Sorry, pardon me.
He looks like he's about to pass out. He like puts his hand on the anvil and he's like, ah! Burns his hand.
Oh, don't worry. Do you need me to hold it? I'll hold it for you.
What are you gonna hold? His hand?
Yes.
You hold his hand and blow on it?
I'm just like, does that help? It helps, doesn't it?
As soon as you start blowing on his hand, he passes out.
Oh! This always happens. Yeah, I'll end up seeing the nurse or whatever. Like I'll run to see the nurse. Yeah, you can
find the cleric professor.
Exactly.
Oh,
we'll be busy.
Good job. You made him roll a 1. You can jokes at him.
Made him lose a year of his life, probably.
Oh God, this poor man. He is not ready to teach at a school with these people. He just wants to study. He just wants access to free materials. Then you told him you liked it raw.
I mean, at first I was thinking about like,
so does Char with the frogs, right?
Yeah, like Robbie, and then I realized afterwards I was like, that's another thing as well. It is what it is.
You can't take it back now.
This poor guy.
Right?
Oh, this poor man. Eventually he comes to, and the cleric professor sort of like pulls him away and gives him like a little pep talk, and you can see he's like and then he goes back and he's like, let's work on your assignment. And he starts trying to be very serious.
How long does he last?
Depends how bad she is. Do you have you made him awkward enough for one day, or you let him work, or are you gonna keep doing it and see what happens? Fuck around and find out. What are you gonna do?
Oh, me. Oh, sorry, pardon me.
Are you gonna let him try to hold his shit together, or
I mean, sure, I'd like to see, can he get his shit together?
As long as you don't make any more sexual comments at him and you focus on the metal crafting.
I make no promises.
Yeah, so as long as basically as soon as he gets into like the schematics and what he's doing, he's an excellent teacher. Like he's explaining how things work, how you're combining different metals and layering them together to make it stronger. And then as soon as you make a sexual comment, he seems to kind of lose himself for a couple minutes and he kind of goes quiet and kind of awkward. And then if you ask him a question again about his work, he softens up again. So you can kind of like play him all day.
Oh,
Like confident.
oh, goddamn! What a sweet, sweet man. I feel terrible now. Oh,
He knows his stuff. He's very
yeah, he does.
but he just doesn't seem to know how to deal with it. Like he doesn't ever respond, like he doesn't ever flirt back, but he just doesn't seem to know what to do with it.
Interesting.
Like completely confused by how to handle someone treating him like he is a sexual object.
Ah, oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm definitely like the worst like hand to have in any sort of circumstance like that. I'm probably like, anytime he's like, okay, well, look at this, and you have to be very careful, and she's probably like, look at the what? Do the thing. Like a mallet in her hand.
You guys do the thing where like
identify so strongly.
his hand happens to be on the table and you lean forward and like it's
Yes, I
your
put my
boob
whole
on accident.
Yeah, I put my whole tit on it.
It's like
He just immediately like walks up.
yeah. Like it's so easy to like make him, actually to kind of just play him in general. Like it's easy to make him uncomfortable and it's easy to make him calm once you kind of figure out how.
Oh, the baby.
He's just he really, I mean, insight. You do insight on him if you want the more time you spend with him.
Sure. Why not? For funsies. The 17.
So as you're chatting with him, you find out that one of the reasons he's sort of not used to all this tension is that he spent most of his time, the last kind of 40 years or so, in this small town running a curiosity shop and just basically coming across cool things and using them to make other things.
Oh my god.
And he's just not, like, he hasn't been around people all that much. Like, he's pretty new to working here. Like, he's only worked here like a couple years.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of just not used to people. Like, he's like, people in the town were always kind of like, who's this weird smart dude? What's he up to? Why does this house explode occasionally?
No, I love him. Stop talking shit.
And his house definitely did explode many a time.
That's why the fire brigade is around.
Oh yeah, well I was lucky enough to have an apprentice who made sure I ate and, you know, made sure that the house didn't burn down.
My god, I'm so happy. Are they around? Are they here with you? Did you bring them to the college, like to the school?
Oh, she teaches here actually as well.
Oh my god. Do I have a class with her? What's her name?
Oh, she teaches the sorcerers.
Sorcerers, okay.
For those of you who are putting that together, this is Enris's sister. So this guy's from the same town as Enris as well.
Ooh.
Talented town.
Just a little sprinkle of lore for you.
A little sprinkle.
What's in their water?
Get your lore. Oh. Well, that's so sweet. So you brought her here. You guys are living your best lives out here. I mean, what made you even want to come out here to do all this anyway?
Oh,
You had such a wonderful little curiosity shop out there.
well, if I'm honest, I wanted to watch out for her. You know, it's a scary world out there, and she's a good person. So I thought I could help. And then she was so good. They hired her, and I just worked in the town, and the position came up, and you know, everyone knew who I was, and I didn't know who they were, but everyone knew my name.
Okay, that's great. Oh my god. You just have the biggest heart in there, don't you?
Oh, I try.
I can feel it, and I jump up and I grab
Oh,
it.
right on the pack, so you pass it.
I can feel it. I can feel it right in there. Right in there. It's a good one. You got a good ticker.
Yeah.
But I appreciate your help with everything. Otta. I gotta say.
I like to be helpful. I'm glad I could be helpful.
Very helpful. I appreciate you
Oh,
deeply. And I'll like run my finger to like on down his
he seemed extremely touched until you touched him, and then he was
Yeah.
like, oh,
ruins it immediately.
just like extremely like, oh, she values me for me. Nope, sexual object.
Oh no, like yeah, it definitely like I feel like she has like there's no disconnect between the two, like unfortunately.
Yeah. Well done. You have yeah. Well, you made a friend,
I love him.
right? You made a friend.
No, he's great. Love him. Love me some Arda.
He's a good boy. All right, shall we swing back around to the top of the order with our other two friends? What are you two up to? Are you two doing different things, right? One of you's go. Yeah. Who wants to go next?
Laura has the more pressing thing. I feel like so.
It'll be short. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sure. All right. What's going on?
I want to go. I suppose if Carbon isn't around, then I'll go see Isolda.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
such a bad idea. But okay, yeah.
Nope.
no,
This is in and out. I have no
that's what she said.
intentions of causing trouble.
That's what she said. Okay.
Heard that.
Yeah, you head to Isolda's office. You know where it is. The door is closed.
I will knock lightly,
Um,
like friendly. Yeah, like a friendly or annoying, depending on who you are.
a woman a little bit older than you peeks out the door and she says, "Hi, sorry, we're just in the middle of a meeting. Can you just wait just a couple minutes?"
Sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. I will wait.
Okay,
Thank you.
super. Okay, and she slams the door. 31 minutes later, she opens the door for you. There is seating, but it's 31 minutes later.
Yep.
She comes out and she's like, sorry, I'm just gonna head out.
It's okay. I have anywhere to be, so it's fine.
I told her, will someone close the damn door?
Shit. May I come in?
She looks at you and she's like, who are you?
Oh, Lark, Reed. Probably don't remember me. Not.
Here.
Oh, currently first year cleric class. Just looking for a permission to double major, stay in cleric and then go to sorcerer. That's all.
You just have to pick which one you study each semester.
Okay. That's it.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay. Have a good day then.
Just wait outside 31 minutes for her to be like, I don't care. And
Yes.
skip off.
Yep. I have no intention of angering her. I'm doing my best to go about things the right way.
Okay.
Tick all the boxes. Make
You
sure
ticked
no
it?
one gets
No, now
upset.
she can't. I mean, if she remembers you, she can't say that she.
Now she can't say that I didn't ask. I asked. I was seen there. I did it. Boxes.
She watches you leave, and she gives like a very specific whistle, and her dog comes to her side, and she closes her office door, locks it, and leaves.
Weird.
Cool. Moss, you are going to check on good old Enris.
Yeah, I just see his thoughts about the trip since we didn't really get to talk about it.
Okay. He is. Where is he hanging out today? I think things are a little bit more chill at the moment. He is hanging out in. There's a part of the study room that he tends to favor. Like you've seen him there fairly regularly. Kind of like he has this one spot he really likes. So you're kind of doing like the regular where designers usually hang out. And you find him pretty easily. He's sitting there. He's got some kind of drink, and he's just sitting,
Yeah.
kind of reading.
I knock.
It's like an open room. It's like a
Oh,
like imagine like study carrels and like a library kind of thing. So you
Oh.
can just kind of come over and,
yeah.
or you can knock on the side of the carrel.
Yeah, sure. I don't want to scare him too badly. So like soft knock.
Yeah, he looks up and he's like, "Hey, Moss."
Hey, I just not sure if we should talk here. I just wanted to see if you had any feedback over what we saw the other day since
Right. Let me see. I'm trying to see if he has any spell that can help like him not be overheard. What do we got here that would help? Does anyone know any? I feel like there's one that like lets you like. I mean, I guess you could do like a Lehman's tiny hut,
But
right?
that doesn't stop sound.
Doesn't it?
I don't think it does. I think it's just
Everyone do
temperature control
research.
and weather, like on the outsides.
Says cool and dry. You sure? You're right, it doesn't say. All right, well, hang on. Let's see how many people are in the room right now. There's about 6 other people in the area, but none of them seem to be specifically paying attention. Are you worried enough that you want to kind of like pull him away into a corner?
Moss is paranoid as hell.
So you're like, maybe we could talk privately and like grab his arm and bring him to like what you don't realize is like make out.
The rumors are gonna be so horrible.
Everyone
next
looks
time.
and they're like, ooh, rumor time.
Yeah.
So you wanted to talk about the I don't know.
I don't know. We just seems like we didn't get feedback from you. I didn't want you to leave you out from that since you were there. That's all.
Right. No. Did you find out anything else about that box?
I let him know. Me as a player does not have the retention.
Yeah. Do you have
let him know.
do you have it with you?
The box?
Yeah.
Yes, she's been keeping it on her person.
So we should try to do something with this, right? Like track it or overload it or something.
Yes. Ideally overload, I think.
I mean,
that might be
solve
the
the
safest
problem.
option. I don't know.
And with the curse as it is, if we can underload it, this might get rid of it entirely. And then we could just focus on whoever did this, without having to worry about losing our magic.
Exactly. So overload it, but I'm a rogue bard. Like this is
Right. Yeah, and still in first year. I remember how annoying that was.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know anything about, you told him about the different schools of magic, right?
Yeah.
Does this hold on to magical essence? Like, have you tried casting a spell on it?
I have not. Well, except for the identify, but
Yeah.
I can cast something on it and see what happens.
Yeah, because identify it's a sorry, I'm trying to remember school of magic. It's a divination?
It's divination, I think.
Yeah. So if it's of the 3 different kinds of magic, maybe if we put those kinds of spells in it, it might react differently. Do you know any spells of this kind?
Okay. Abjuration. Sorry. Now I'm looking at the spells.
I know, right? They're like, oh, let me look up what schools of magic my spells are in. A thing that no GM has ever asked me for before.
I think it's also Moss. She doesn't think about it. She's just like, what? So I need abjuration. I'm putting the filters.
I love that the new food on the school menu list is like a taco salad with frog on it with like Japanese inspired flavors.
Quality stuff, I would say.
Chara's secret salad.
It's loading.
It's all good. Feel free for the rest of you too to take a look, because this is something probably you don't all have access to all of them. So take a look and see what schools of magic you have any kind of connection to.
Okay,
And we'll see if
I'm
you
looking
have
for
all
abjuration. What was it? Enchantment
Abjuration, conjuration, and transmutation.
and transmutation. Okay. I have transmutation, easy peasy.
Mhm.
I definitely have conjuration. So all I need is abjuration.
Okay.
Abjuration, yes. So
Which spell do you try to force into this thing?
just druidcraft. Druidcraft is transmutation.
Okay. So you try to focus the energy from your druid craft into it, and you do feel this strange, like almost like suctioning of magic, like it's like
Vacuum.
sucking it in. It doesn't seem like whatever it is like if you imagine like it's got little gears in it to make it
Mhm.
move. They're not really picking up any speed, but you can tell that like this is on the right course, at least.
It would need to be something more powerful then. Okay.
Right. How much magic it can hold, how much you need. It might
Well,
it might take a few days to do it, but I think
let's see then. I'm gonna throw in a me as a person needs to sneeze. Sorry.
humans sneeze occasionally. Use
Yeah.
that mucus.
It's not coming out. Sorry.
No.
No.
Raspberry.
Bless you.
Blasio.
Achoo.
Gesundheit.
He says, "Do you mind if I try one?"
Oh, go for it.
He goes to take it from you, and your fingers brush each other as he puts his hands kind of around, because he's trying to hold it as well
Yeah.
without taking it from you. So your
Moss is
fingers
just like
kind of-
not reacting. Nope. Nope.
and you can hear him say something softly under his breath. You reckon? I think. Well, you can roll if you want to know what spell he's casting. It doesn't really matter. But
I rolled. It's for Arcana.
Yeah.
I assume that will be a 12.
you probably have seen this one. This is pretty common. He's casting Mage Armor.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
that's-
a kind of a go-to sorcerer spell, right? For those.
yeah, I feel like that's that's
Yeah, I feel like in War Club, this is like you see people every day. Like this is what sort like as soon as they get out there, they're casting it.
Yep.
So he puts this Mage Armor spell into it, and you can see the gears just slowly start to move. He says, "Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know if that's good. Do you think if we don't put enough in, will it just start working again?"
Can I cast Identify on it again to see if it's changed? Look.
Yeah. You do the ritual version, or do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, I'm not
so-
using a spell slot. I'm making him wait.
yeah, you're like, I'm stressed, but not that stressed.
Yeah.
It does seem like it's doing some kind of local effect, like that it has a little bit, but like it's kind of like now it's like a touch spell kind of thing. It doesn't seem to be affecting either of you at the moment. But you
I
can feel
think-
that it's yeah, I mean, if you're basically loading it, you have to overload it. It's gonna be
Okay, yeah.
for a while there, right?
Yeah. We need a whole bunch of people to cast it on it at the same time. If we do it little by little, I think it might just do the effect again.
Okay. Who do we ask then? I don't have that many spells. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
if
it's
got
break,
enough.
isn't it?
Hmm?
So if we just stay in for a day and not go adventuring,
Yeah, but is that going to be enough? Like you and I isn't enough, right? Well,
Oh,
that's
no,
different
but-
people.
Lark has spells, Char has spells. We might be able to ask Vera.
Right.
Internally, Moss is like, we can definitely ask Lark's boyfriend, who's much more powerful.
Do you say we can ask Lark's boyfriend?
Nope, that's internally.
He says, "Oh, well, yeah, and then we could obviously ask." And then he kind of like trails off, like he's like not sure if he's gonna say what he was gonna say.
I think I might know who you're thinking. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it might be the quickest way, right?
Yeah, would she?
Yeah, right? Of course she would.
That didn't sound very convinced.
Well, it's important, right?
I would think so.
She'd understand it's important. So, yeah.
Oh, should we
Yeah.
go talk to her then, or do you want to talk to her alone? I don't.
No, yeah, you can come with me. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You should probably put that away for the moment.
Yeah, no. Like you don't know where it went, but it's just somewhere.
Just disappears somewhere
Yeah.
into the fur.
Yep. A pocket somewhere exists.
I was just watching an old Simpsons where like they're at the feeding, like the petting zoo, and they get some of the pellets to feed the animals, and they on Maggie's in the pile, and then all of a sudden she's gone, and then like a goat like kicks her out of the fur.
That's exactly what petting zoos are, though.
Oh,
It's
they
like,
come, they will eat your
They
entire
will
hand.
swarm.
they'll eat everything on you.
Well, even if you go to like those safaris that you can, like the car drive through where you have food, and they will stick their head through the window. They are fearless.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those giraffes do not care.
Yeah, your
They
like
can't
is now
give-
dinner.
Yeah.
Cool. Where do you guys head?
I thought we were going to his sister. Yeah, I guess I'm following him. He knows where his sister's at.
Yeah, I was gonna do a thing where I wasn't sure if like you guys both were going to the same person. If you were like, we should talk to Lark about getting Cal. So like, if
Well, I
you
don't
guys were
think
like,
does
where are
he
you
know
going? Where are
about
you
Cal?
going?
I don't think he knows about Cal, does he?
Oh, he knows.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I was waiting for. Do we just both awkwardly look at each other like?
Yeah, like it's one of those like, are we talking about the same person? Are we? What? Anyways,
I was talking about the. I feel like Lark isn't here. Like, so we should probably go.
okay. Yeah, let's go to the.
Yeah, I just think that would be the quicker if we were going for.
Yeah, let's go to the professor dorms. Lark, are you in the professor dorms right now? Yeah, like of course you are. You have a key.
I got a drawer. I got a drawer.
You do. You have a drawer in Cal's apartment.
It's better than the student dorms. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
It's much
Way
better
better.
than student dorms.
Way better.
Are you guys hanging out in the like? Do you bump into each other in the? Yeah, let's say yes. You narratively you bump into each other in the entryway. The door to Cal's room has like slid into place, but Lark's not yet gone through it. As you enter,
Hi, Lark, have on.
hey, Lark.
Hey, guys, what are you doing here?
Theory about the box.
Oh, so you're going to see one of the professors.
Yeah, my sister. We thought she could probably help out,
Yeah,
and you're here to.
I had a late assignment to hand in.
Deception roll.
I don't think we need to roll. The
That's true,
semester's
no,
over. It's
you don't.
break.
We all
There-
know. We all know. You automatically fail. He says, right. Did you want to come with us first, or no? You're busy. You're busy. You don't have to help out.
No. I can take a couple of minutes, and I was gonna go talk to your sister. Anyway, I'm taking her classes. I'm a
What?
sorcerer, apparently. So,
Wait, you're taking sorcerer classes next
Yeah.
semester?
yeah.
When did this happen?
Long story.
I didn't think you were interested in learning sorcery.
The sperm donor who calls himself my father has apparently decided to write me a letter and tell me that I'm a divine soul. That
Moss
kind of,
is
you know,
definitely doing this in real life. She's like
You're-
clapping as she calls him.
You're divine soul too.
so says his letter. I don't know. Is there a test? Like, is there?
I mean, do you hear voices sometimes?
Like,
Like your god?
I hear other people's voices sometimes.
But not your god.
I don't have a god. I don't.
Okay. Well,
Look,
somebody
it's
made your soul important, so I guess
Wow.
you'll have to figure out who that is.
it's a letter from a stranger. I'm not really putting too much weight into it. So
Yeah, no, let's go talk to her. He pushes the button and the door appears. It is what is it called? The golden ratio, right?
Fibonacci
That's the
sequence.
spiral. So the door is actually like basically covered in like prismatic, like stained glass with like this shape in it.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. Adris knocks the door. He does like a very specific knock pattern that you imagine must be like a
Sibling.
sibling knock. And a boy a few years, like what, 10 years older than you, answers the door. He says, hey, Fee, is Kaylin in? He's like, oh yeah, come on in. And you come into this apartment. You haven't been in Kaylin's apartment yet, but it's very much like lots of light colored woods. That Fibonacci spiral is like in the glass work that overlooks kind of like an open window that takes up one whole wall. Beyond it is like a peaceful kind of forest. And weirdly, this place is very neat and orderly, like much more than you would expect from like the reputation of wild mages. And she is sitting on the couch and she's humming to music off note. She sits up and she's like, oh, you're... And then she looks at Lark and says, I'm looking forward to teaching you.
cool. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Your soul is very interesting. She like sits up and then kind of like, I like it. It's
Oh,
vibrant.
oh, okay. That's good news. Yeah, I was
Quality
actually,
soul.
I was just a quality soul you got there.
Yeah.
Thanks. I know they have something to talk to you about. I was just wondering if there was any kind of like catch up work that I could do over the half term break. I don't know what I missed last semester, or if there's anything that I can do to better prepare, or
You want to practice on your time off?
yeah.
Okay. We can meet in the courtyard tomorrow.
Okay.
And we'll see what you need to be able to catch up.
That's exciting. Yay. Okay.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go hand in my assignment.
It's like, oh.
Bye.
And Marissa's like, oh, and she's left. Okay. All right. So yeah, what do you say to her? She just kind of looks at you expectantly. She clearly does not give a shit about uncomfortable silences. Like, you get the sense that this woman would literally just like sit there waiting for people to answer for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Moss. Haven't really met you, so hi. I think we might have a way to stop our magic from being weird.
Awesome. How?
But we need we need to overload something with a lot of magic, and obviously we're students.
That's my specialty.
Yes. I am going to. I feel weird insight checking her, but I am going to insight check her really quickly.
I feel weird
Just-
insight checking my professor.
No, my friend's sister. That feels
Your
weird.
friend's sister. Yeah. What are you checking for?
Holy shit. I love you, dice. Darkman dice, everyone. So that I'm just trying to figure out if do I need to be worried about her going to Isolda? Like that's basically what I'm at.
Okay.
I'm doing insight, so that'll be a 21.
1d1 for whether or not you need to be worried.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from her. She, like, obviously, as a wild mage, has some very chaotic energy. But you trust Enris's view of her, and Enris seems very confident.
Okay.
Right.
I will produce sleight of hand, produce the the box.
Oh, you found another one. She takes it.
Oh, okay. Yep, there's another one. We're thinking that we might be able to overload it because it's connected to the other ones.
Oh, that's clever. I like it.
So
Little espionage.
yeah, so then hopefully everyone's magic stops being weird. And of course that's going to be abjuration, conjuration, and transmutation magic. That it needs to be overloaded with. I don't know if it can be all of one type or if it has to be a little bit of each, but needs a lot of magic, and it has to be done all at once, because if we don't do it all at once, it'll just turn it back on.
Maybe we need it to turn back on for a little while. I have an idea.
Okay. Yes.
Crazy.
Spill. I feel like Moss has made herself comfortable now, and she's like,
it's a crazy idea, and everyone's like, play it on me. So
yep. Moss is just like hooves crossed, just like, yep.
Wild mages that I've been teaching, and myself as well, whenever our magic is taken from us for a day, when it comes back with a force unlike anything I felt before. If we could find a way to make it affect all of us, to curse us all for a few days straight, if we put it in the center of us when our power returned, that might be enough.
Okay, so
It'd
we
be
have to get
dangerous. There's a good chance we could blow up the school. Probably shouldn't do it on school grounds then.
No, we can do it on school ground. Just evacuate everyone. Like,
just like blow up the school casually one afternoon.
Moss is totally died with like the building itself, like just going.
Yeah, I think that could work, but we'd have to
Focus it on the wild mages.
It's an option. Do you have a better idea?
Unless we just got a whole bunch of professors to cast a whole bunch on it, but
Yeah, but they kind of suck. I mean, they don't all suck.
I like you. So okay. So we have any ideas to how to get it to focus on wild mages?
I mean, no, we probably just have to try to make it affect as many people as possible. But that means nobody at the school would have magic.
But everyone's on break. Now is the best time to do it. But also that means less wild mages to cast on it.
Wild mages don't generally go home on break.
Fair, and also
We go
that
home when we
kinda
fucking well please. And she high fives Fee, who's like,
Can I just date his sister now? Like, I'm
We
just
lost
like,
one.
I know
We
that's not
lost
happening, but like,
Are you now into Kaylin? You're like,
Oh,
forget
yes.
Anaress. She's way
no, I'm joking.
He's like, I swear to God, if someone breaks up with my sister again.
We lost somebody. I'm gonna rearrange some boxes really quick.
Yeah.
But go on. You
I'm
can still.
Actually, for me, we're frozen in general.
Oh,
Really?
really?
On
Yep.
the stream.
For me, we lost Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
Laura
mine's just
down,
frozen
Laura
down.
down. Oh,
Oh.
wait, Laura.
She's
Yeah.
back.
She back, baby.
She back.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
All right. We good.
So, okay, try to get them all working again. Who has the other box then?
Some of the other students, you haven't been working with them?
No.
Okay. I can get them to bring their box too.
Yeah, because if we need both to maximize the magic effect, then we probably need all boxes running again.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna make a big boom.
Where are we gonna do it? Where's the thing gonna happen? Like, where are we doing?
Oh, we should probably do it in the wildflowered fields. I know. I love to disrespect my surroundings too. And then she like looks over at like a cup on the table and just like knocks it over like a cat. Disrespect your surroundings.
Could we not do it just a little closer to the building? Just
Fee sighs, reaches down, casts mending on the glass, picks it up and puts it back. Just like a very, very tired man.
like, could we not just do it a little closer to school ground? Just, safety
Well,
reasons.
last time I overloaded, we used the training grounds.
I bet we use the training grounds.
Okay.
Yes.
You're really hoping there's some damage.
Yes. I'm really hoping there's some damage to the actual institution, like the physical.
She says, okay. Is that the plan? Do you want to
Yeah,
check with anyone? She says, as if she's never asked anyone for permission to do anything.
no, let's just get the other box, turn it on. And I don't know, I'm not a sorceress, so like obviously I'm clueless. Is there like a je ne sais quoi that sorcerers have that we could maybe use to help focus the boxes to target the wild magic sorcerers?
I don't know.
Because like you guys all get your magic from what?
Oh, I know something. I was going to do it in class next semester. Oh, she's like effectively lays out like a peyote trip. Like effectively like hallucinating may help the wild mages be a little bit more in tune with wild.
I can do that. What if we get can we like put drugs in the box and see if that
Just like you're gonna get every wild mage in the school to go on a trip to save the world.
Yes. We can make brownies. Like obviously if they don't want to, but like
Oh, this is wild. They're gonna love it. And Riss is just like sitting on his seat like, oh Lord.
what was he expecting when he introduced Moss?
He never knows. He never knows. It's the thing about wild mages. Sometimes they're sane just enough of the time that you don't know quite what to expect.
Moss is on board with this. Okay, so
Okay,
brownies.
so we need some time to collect everything. 3 days?
How many days of break do we still have?
Like a week and a half. This would be like, she's effectively saying like halfway through the break.
Yes. Halfway through the break. Hopefully all the boxes we can get up and running so that as many wild mages. Yeah, are you gonna warn the other wild mages or are you just gonna
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
I
Making
mean,
sure.
they have to consent to it.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Not that I thought you would do something, but clarification is a good thing. So yeah, and then training grounds.
Okay, so before sunrise then, 3 days, training grounds.
Yep.
I'll make sure that the other students bring their box. And
Overload it.
we'll see if it works.
I hope it does because I'm gonna feel a little stupid if it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Do you want
I
to
also
stay for
think-
chocolate cake?
Yes. I do want to stay for chocolate cake.
It's like 9:30 in the morning.
I want chocolate cake. There is no time for not having chocolate cake.
Cool. You guys celebrate your bargain by sharing a 3-tier chocolate cake that was made by Fee.
Fee, you are fantastic.
Oh, I try.
This is success, not trying.
You study rogue practices, right?
Yep, rogue and bard.
Oh yeah, geez, a good combination.
Yep. Yeah, I figured that was the least. If I have to choose boxes, I might as well go with an interesting amount.
Oh, smart. Yeah, no, I multi-class too when I was
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mascot?
so I did rogue too, and then I thought being an illusion mage would be pretty good too. So wizard.
Yeah.
But
that'll-
you should check out the sword I have. And he goes and gets it, but he pulls out his sword. And it's he holds it out to you, and he's like, "So see the blade?"
Uh-huh.
And he brings his hand down and touches it, and his hand passes through it. He's like,
That
"So
is amazing.
the real blade is invisible." Right?
I could stab so many people.
It's really hard to dodge a blade when you don't know which one to dodge.
Exactly. Oh, wait. You're also a wizard, right?
Yeah.
I pull out the crystals. Moss is like making all the friends to make this. Also,
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mel, if you weren't expecting this person to be the only wizard friend that's not a douchebag that we have now.
Douchebags.
The ones we've met, the
douchebag,
ones
but
we've
not
been
everyone is.
recommended to go to, which has been the actual wizard professor, and the fact that our party hasn't interacted with many wizards, this is all we got right now.
It's
Not
true.
all
It's
wizards
true.
are douchebags. I am aware, but out of the ones this party has met,
It's true. It's true. Not a great list.
exactly. So I'm sorry, this NPC is now reoccurring many
And
times.
yeah, you're good. I mean, he's hanging out in Kaylin's room, so
Yes. Basically, apparently, Moss is going to make friends with them and come to visit a decent amount of times. Okay. So this crystal we got from the towers. I was wondering if you don't know, that's okay. I'm just trying to crazy idea. If we could long distance tether this to the original crystal, so it receives some of the
try to power yourself up.
maybe.
Be risky. I'm not saying no. I mean,
Like, how risky are we talking?
points at Kaylin. He's like, I mean, if you still want to try it, I'm game. It's just
Like, how risky? I'm just trying to figure out if theoretically it could work.
I'm not saying you'd be rolling on a wild mage table, but in that sphere.
Since one is since one is having a little bit of wild bad.
Well, I not bad at all. And
Exactly.
he pointedly does not look at Kaylin.
Exactly. So
Okay. Yeah, we can work on that. Sure. Sounds like fun. I've been kind of just hanging out, cooking, so it'd be nice to have something to do with my time.
yes, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. And you guys sit down and enjoy some delicious chocolate
Cake.
cake that he made at 2 a.m.
Great. I also 2 a.m. bake. This is magnificent.
It's all together.
Me as a player, 2 a.m. bake, not Moss. Moss does not.
All
but-
right. We've got a plan. Whether or not it's a good plan is another story.
It's a brilliant plan. Excuse. This is a
You're gonna blow it
brilliant
up.
plan.
Why not at least use the craziest bombs you can find?
Yes, aka wild magic mages.
Cool. Anybody
Anyway.
have anything to add before we wrap up for the day?
No. no.
Just me curious. How does Enris react to just all this whole conversation's happening?
To basically how happy you are about this whole thing, like how giddy
Yes.
you are.
Yes.
He kind of looks at you like, do I even know you? Like he's like, what is going on? But he's not. He's interested. He's just a little curious. At one point, his sister leans over and whispers something in his ear, and he looks at you and like kind of like looks seriously at you, and then he like goes back to his cake, kind of thoughtful.
I love him.
What was that for?
What do you mean?
That look. What was that for?
I was talking to my brother. What are you talking about?
Insight.
Brother. He's my brother.
Sips the chocolate milk that came with the chocolate cake.
You all have chocolate milk to go with it, and they're all in silly straws.
Yeah. And I just look at her.
Just slowly drinking your silly milk. It's all strawberry milk for some reason.
Oh, I love it.
Nothing. Just a funny soul read. And she eats more cake.
Do I need to ask about my soul now? Apparently. Also, how does that work? Wait, no, now you got me started.
Yeah. Duh, you'll get to talk to her again later. For now, she seems to sort of be out of her chatty phase and into her.
Okay.
You know, she does some dancing. She's having some fun. Just she seems
That's
like the
fun.
kind of person you could just hang out with. You know,
Oh yeah.
the kind of person you could.
Moss enjoys this vibe of person.
And she's
Like, do you
not.
feel like
She's the youngest professor here, so she's actually like, you know, around your age. You guys get along.
Yeah. Moss enjoys this type of vibe of person, like in general. So she's like enjoying it because
Delightful.
it's not that everyone at school is stuffy or anything. It's just this vibe of person is less than what she's used to
Mhm.
at home. So like she's like, yes, give.
Delightful.
Okay.
Well done, friends. You did it. Another week successful. You have a plan, and if it works, all will be well. And then you can focus on
It
school.
will work. What are you talking about, Melissa?
I mean, Mark's always been focused on school.
School.
It's definitely going to work, guys.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna
Absolutely.
work. It's gonna be
No, I'm
fine.
spooked out.
Oh, yeah, nothing will go wrong. It's fine.
And
Got
absolutely
this.
no side effects whatsoever.
No
Yeah, everything's
problem.
good. Everybody stay calm. Everything's gonna be fine. The professionals are here.
Everyone's gonna have their magic after this.
Everything's rock.
In
and
his room,
everything's
the wizard
roll.
professor is like, oh, I just had a terrible feeling.
What your nightmare that was?
I don't know what that was, but something's a brewing. Storm's a brewing.
There's
A
a
bruin?
shitstorm of brewing.
A bruin is a bear, though, so I don't know if there's
But
bears.
if there's a shitstorm of brewing,
Oh,
then
a
you're in
shitstorm
big
of
trouble.
bears. No, that's so many.
Trouble.
So many
Big
bears is rock and
trouble
roll, though.
at Big Iskar Academy. Bing bam boom.
Bing bong boom.
Bing bam boom.
Good job, everybody. You're heroes. Congratulations. Summer vacation's
Yay.
going great. So thanks again, everyone, for joining us. If you missed any part of our episode today, you can check it out on YouTube or you get your podcasts, and check out our server if you are not already playing with us, and you can hang out in Iskar and hang out with all these cool kids. As always, take care. We'll see you next week. We're here on Twitch on Wednesdays at 6:30 EST. So have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.